Alright, you guys, welcome. We are going to take you through a full day of eating, along with like a day in the life, showing you some training footage and everything like that. So yeah, let's get started. These are one of my favorite products, Skinny syrups. I use them in my coffee every day. I like the salted caramel, caramel pecan. There you have a caramel waffle cone. I have them, some up there, some over. Alright guys, so we made it to the gym. I am a person who does not like to train fasted, but I don't like to train with a lot of food in my stomach. And to be honest, what I eat right now probably won't be digested for quite a while. So it's not like it's really giving me that much fuel other than having something in my belly. So I have a yogurt and a clementine, and that is my go-to. I just really enjoy it. I'm gonna try to get some footage here at the gym. I don't have a gym partner anymore, being this early, so I'll do my best. So before any workout, I always do a dynamic warm-up with a combination of lower and upper body. So I'll do some band warm-ups, and then I'll do with 5-pound dumbbells just some arm warming up and shoulder warming up, just to prevent injury. And then for each exercise, I will then warm up each individual exercise as well. Because if you are not warming up properly, you are just barely touching the tip of the iceberg on the load that you could be doing. And obviously you're going to be stunting muscle growth if you're not working to the best of your ability. I don't want to say maximum capacity, and then it gets misconstrued that you have to literally kill yourself every day at the gym, going so hard that you literally can't function, which is not the case. But you do want to try for progressive overload. So that could look like doing more reps at the same amount of weight, or doing more weight at the same amount of reps. So what I try to do is just keep testing the waters each week, see if that I can go that next step with proper form, obviously. And if I can't, okay, cool, I know. But I just want to keep on pushing so that I am progressing, not just sitting there spinning my wheels, because that's my comfort zone. push the limit on some of my movements each week. So I'm not gonna lie, on those tricep, overhead tries, I saw my light flash before my eyes on that last rep. But that's okay. That is how you progress. Obviously, you want to be safe with your lifts, but you do want to test the waters and keep trying to do that progressive overload. And another fun one is glute-focused, oh my god, my brain's not working, back extensions, glute-focused back extensions. Everybody likes to look at you like you're doing them wrong because you're like all tucked in and it looks like improper form, but that is how you're going to actually activate your glute instead of your hamstring. So as if 120 ounces of coffee that I packed wasn't enough, we're off to get an energy drink and have some food. Alright, I may as well cover this now because I'm sure somebody will mention it. There's no special anabolic window after your workout. As long as you're fed, you can go like 3-4 hours without shoving protein in your face. That being said, you guys, oh my god, my hair. That being said, I'm hungry. If I were to try to go to lunch on a yogurt and a clementine, I would literally die. So I'm gonna have my meal, enjoy it. I got my hot water. I like to put my hot water on my meal, warm it up, turn it into like a soup. I have a lot of spices, and I'll show you guys what I'm eating. Alright, so I have some egg whites with 42 grams of poblano peppers, and then I have a total of 240 grams of asparagus that I put with breakfast or whatever you want to call this meal and my lunch. And for lunch I paired it with some smoked salmon, so I'll show you guys when we get to that lunchtime. But yeah, this is what we're having now. Alright guys, so today's not a typical day for me. We didn't need as many people at the clinic, so I'm going to head home and hopefully learn how to edit some YouTube videos, and this will be the first one that I put together piece by piece. Alright, now it's time for lunch. Typically I would just eat in my car, but today I got lucky and got out early. So I get to actually eat food that's warm at the table. And we've got some of the egg white that I didn't eat earlier, 100 grams of salmon, that's smoked salmon, and the rest of my asparagus. And of course, some Diet Dr. Pepper. Alright, so now that posing practice is done, I worked on a video for a little while. It's time to get this cardio in, and then we'll go from there. So here I am editing videos, realizing I didn't put them in landscape, so that's fun. But I'm also enjoying some sparkling key lime. And I had 2 more cups of decaf coffee with almond milk and half and skinny syrup. Alright, let's hope this works. You want your dinner, bub? There you go. Alright, it was hair wash day, you guys. Don't mind the wet hair. Now that I've learned that videos should be in landscape, we're doing a little better. So right now we're cooking dinner. This is my favorite meal of the day because I have more time to actually eat it and enjoy it. So I eat a bulk of my food at dinner. I don't care that I'll have a higher weigh-in in the morning because I have more fiber and more food in my GI tract that hasn't quite digested. It's not fat. So Yeah, during the day I prioritize proteins, and then on prep for carbohydrate sources I usually use vegetables and fruits, um, just to save more volume for later. That's just my preference. When I have more carbohydrates and more calories total to consume in my day during a maintenance phase, that is when I will include more grains. That's just personal preference. Could you include grains on a dieting phase? Absolutely. But I am a bottomless pit, so I do not. I need volume to feel full. My favorite spices right now are adobo and paprika. And I do a lot of stovetop cooking because I'm lazy and I just like it. So yeah. This is one product I really love to use on prep because it gives me that noodle that I'm looking for. You'll see it says 15 calories per serving. I don't even worry about the calories. I track those carbohydrates. I don't care that they're from fiber. And as we already know, there's 4 calories per gram of carbohydrate. So 4 times 6 is not 15. So just track those macros and it makes it easier. But I highly recommend these. They're actually very good, and I use them in a lot of dishes, especially on prep. While I'm cooking dinner, I also cook for my meal prep for tomorrow. Tomorrow I'm helping my mom move, so I'm going to be making some egg white French toast, a bunch of fish. I've already meal prepped my asparagus. There's 230 grams there. Like I said, I'm going to make egg white French toast with 3 slices of 647 bread, which I will weigh on a food scale to make sure that they actually are what the package says for portion size. We've got 150 grams of my pasta zero, or better than pasta, and 30 grams peppadews, and 42 grams of fire roasted poblano peppers. I cook all of my fish at once, and then once that's prepped up, I weigh it cooked all the time, keeping it consistent, because it's much easier to take a portion that I need once it's cooked rather than trying to weigh out the frozen portion, and it's not easy to cut a frozen piece of fish. Listen to that sizzle. Egg white French toast, you guys, for the win. Alright, dinner is served. We have 250 grams of egg whites with 50 grams of mushroom, 42 grams poblano peppers. I'm going to put hot water on this and make it into a soup. There's spices and a little bit of simple syrup, Jordan skinny syrup, along with 98 grams sugar snap peas. We have, I believe, 70 grams. I just weighed it too. 60 grams fat-free cheddar. We have 14 grams Olivia Light, 150 grams better than pasta, 30 grams of peppadews, and 236 grams iceberg lettuce. I love lettuce wraps and seaweed wraps. I have to go to the Asian market. I'm out of seaweed. But I love making like burritos and wraps out of them. They're super good. But guys, like this lettuce right here, yes, it looks like a lot, and it probably is for normal people, but I'm a bottomless pit. But there are 7 grams of carbohydrates in that, 2 grams of protein. So when people don't track their vegetables, that can really mess up their progress. So it is important to track all of the foods that you're taking in. I don't care whether it's a vegetable, a protein, and using on a food scale to measure is going to be the most accurate way to track your food. Now we eat. So I eat with my fingers. To some people that might be gross, but I'll take a big piece of lettuce. Let me find a good one. Something like this. Put my egg in there, my cheddar, take a little bit of my pasta. I'm like a kid. Take a little bit of my fat, put that on there. Roll it up, and then I use the soup as dipping sauce. So there we go. I hope you guys liked this content. Hopefully there were some takeaways that you could learn from the information that I gave during my full day of eating and showing you what my life is like from day to day. If you do like this content, like this video, like my Instagram page, feel free to reach out to me with questions or anything that you would want me to make a video on. And yeah, just share, like, subscribe. All right, you guys, have a great week.